Hi guys, today I'm going to show you an exercise called Supine Groin Progressive. This is a passive release for your hips and your lower back, and this is a great exercise for you if you have back pain. This exercise is going to take anywhere from 1 to 2 hours, and I promise you if you do the full exercise in its entirety, you will most likely feel like $1,000,000 after doing it. So here's what you need. You need 5 toilet paper rolls, a shoe or an Ugg boot like this if you have one, and a chair. I have here a foam block, but any chair will do, as well as an ottoman, as long as when you lay down, when you put your leg over it, as long as your knee is at 90 degrees. So I'm going to show you what this exercise looks like with Reka's help. You need to go ahead and put that shoe on, and I'm going to take these toilet paper rolls and I'm going to stack them up against the wall just like this. Then you're going to lay back. You're going to set your foot up against those toilet paper rolls, and you're going to put your opposite foot on top of that chair or block, whatever you have. Great. So once you're in this position, you just want to relax completely. You want your arms at about 45 degrees to your body with your palms up. It's very important that you have your palms up here. Once you get into this position, just totally relax. Pay attention to whether or not you have an arch in your lower back. So I can feel here that Reka has a little bit of an arch. Reka is going to want to stay here until that arch starts to flatten naturally, passively on its own to the floor. Now here's what we're doing. In this position, laying on the floor with your hip in flexion, with your leg setting on top of those toilet paper rolls, we're allowing that hip flexor muscle to release. As that muscle starts to release, your low back is going to start to naturally flatten or settle down into the floor. That will take you anywhere from 3 to 8 minutes or even 10 minutes, depending on how long it takes your hip flexor to release. So it's going to be really different from one person to the next. Once your back starts to flatten or settle into the floor, once your back is flat, I should say, then you're ready to move your foot down to the next level by removing a toilet paper roll, just like this. So now we've moved Reka's leg down just this far, and we have a little bit more extension in Reka's hip. So now her hip flexor muscle is going to have to release a little bit more at this next level. So at each level, you may notice that you have more of an arch in your lower back, and you're going to want to stay there at each level until your back flattens. Like I said, anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes. So you're just going to stay here at each level until your back flattens and progressively work your foot all the way to the floor. So that process may take you up to an hour on that one leg. Once you finish that one leg, switch sides and repeat on the other side. Now, here's one thing that's important to take note about the shoe. The reason I have Reka wearing an Ugg boot here is because you're going to want your ankle in a neutral position. If you're barefoot, when you put your foot on top of the toilet paper roll, when you relax completely, your foot may shift out and your ankle might turn into a rotated position. So really what we want here is to have your ankle in a neutral position, as neutral as you can get it. So wearing an Ugg boot like this is going to help to stabilize that ankle joint. The more stable and neutral your ankle joint is, the more change you're going to get in your hips. So you really do want to just relax completely here. So no texting when you're in supine groin progressive.